Hello and welcome back to our video series on learning to play the Pokemon trading card game. My name is Professor Ehrin, and in this video we're going to talk about trainer cards and energy cards. There are three different types of trainer cards. The first type are supporter cards. Supporter cards are very powerful cards that allow you to do anything from draw cards to switch your Pokemon, to search for certain cards, or even disrupt your opponent's hand or switch your opponent's Pokemon. They're very powerful, however, you are only allowed to play one supporter card per turn, so you have to be very mindful when you play that supporter for turn. The second type of trainer card is an item card. Item cards are very similar to supporter cards in that they allow you to search or heal or even evolve more quickly. There's a number of different ones that allow you to do a bunch of different things, and you can play as many during your turn as you like. The last type of trainer card are called stadium cards. They're very similar to the supporter card in that you can only play one per turn. However, they're very special in that when they play, they stay in play until another stadium is played or until it's knocked out by the effect of an attack or another trainer card. However, both players are allowed to use the stadium. So for example, this turf field stadium says once during each player's turn, that player may search their deck for an evolution grass Pokemon, reveal it, and put it into their hand. Then that player shuffles their deck. So even if I play this, my opponent would still be able to search their deck for an evolution grass Pokemon if this is still in play during their turn because it doesn't get discarded. There's also a very special type of item card known as a tool card. A tool card is played, but it is attached to a Pokemon, and it gives a special ability or benefit to that Pokemon. For example, this Lucky Egg says, if the Pokemon this card is attached to is knocked out by damage from an opponent's attack, draw cards until you have 7 cards in your hand. So there are some special rules when it comes to trainer cards that I wanted to let you know. The first of those rules are, if you have a trainer card that has the same effect or same text but different names, for example, I have Hop and Howl, both say draw 3 cards, or I have Professor's Research, Professor Magnolia, and Professor Juniper, 2 different cards, but they both say discard your hand and draw 7 cards. Whenever you have multiple cards that say the same thing, you have to choose one or the other. So I can play 4 copies of Hop or 4 copies of Howl, but if I play any copies of Hop, I can't not play any copies of Howl. Another rule is what's known as an Errata. So this is an old copy of Palpad. It says shuffle 2 supporter cards from your discard pile into your deck. This card was reprinted. It has the same name. It's still Palpad. However, it now says shuffle up to 2 supporter cards from your discard pile into your deck. And whenever there's an updated card printed, you may play the older card. However, you have to use the text from the new card. You can play different versions of the same card at the same time. For example, if I wanted to play this switch from Black and White, and this switch from Sword and Shield, and this switch from Sun and Moon, all in my deck at the same time, I can, as long as I don't have more than 4 copies of a card named Switch in my deck. The next type of card is energy cards, and there are 2 different types of energy cards. The first type is called Basic Energy. Basic Energy is special in that it's typed. It provides a type of energy, and you can have as many Basic Energy in your deck as you wish. So you're not limited to just 4 copies of this card. If I wanted to have 8 or 9 or 10 or 59 copies in one Basic, I could do that. That would be legal to do. The other type of energy is known as Special Energy, and this usually provides some form of benefit to using in addition to providing energy. For example, Horror Energy says as long as this card is attached to a Pokemon, it provides psychic energy, so it's the same as this basic psychic energy. However, if this psychic Pokemon this card is attached to is in the active spot and is damaged by an opponent's attack, even if it is knocked out, put 2 damage counters on the attacking Pokemon. So this allows you to place damage counters in addition to providing a colored type of energy. So those are trainer and energy cards. Thank you very much for watching and have a great day.